It seemed like y'all really actually enjoyed when I did a video doing the last challenge of the week, so I'm hoping you enjoy this one as well. If you do, let me know by dropping a like. We've got Jordan Balazovic versus Jose Ramirez. We'll be hitting as Jose Ramirez. We can see the top prize is a Vlad Jr. It looks like autographed bat. Second place, a ball. Third place, a 2024 Top Series 1 box. If we go ahead and take a look at the rules, we scroll down a little bit on the leaderboards, we can see Vlad Jr. autograph Louisville Slugger, the autograph Rawlings Ball, that 2024 Top Series 1 retail box. 4th to 10th gets a one-time installment of 50,000. Stubs 11th to 20th gets 40,000 stubs. 21 to 40th gets 30,000. And 41st to 100th gets 5 challenge the week packs. You might have noticed in the last video I was in the money when we finished that video. I checked right before the new challenge the week came. Once the old one expired, I was 104th, so I was 4 spots out of the money. We really want to try to be top 100 today. We can see the bonus details to get some extra points, some multipliers. 6 hits to the left side of the field gets us a bonus. A homer and a weak hit within and out gets us a bonus. 6 balls within and out for a bonus, and then every 2130 feet. Here for this week's challenge the week, again we'll be playing as Jose Ramirez. We can see the current leader is at 31 million points. 31 million 160,000 points. That's actually crazy. If y'all can't tell, I'm a little bit sick, so I'm gonna pop a cough drop in. I can't even talk today, man. I'm gonna pop a cough drop in. I'm hoping it's not too annoying having it in my mouth, hearing me sucking on it while doing this video and everything like that. Jose Ramirez off to a pretty good start. Yo, Jordan Balazovic, I really don't know how to pronounce his name. That might be the first thing I need help with in the comment section. But he's definitely throwing a little bit slower than Justin Verlander from last week's challenge. But I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the challenge of the week video last week, because I had a good time doing it. I kind of forgot about it, and I got a few comments on the video saying that y'all started to do it and were having fun with it, and you didn't even know that it existed until my video last week. So, you know, I guess we're getting some new players here in challenge of the week, and I myself kind of forgot that it was a thing. Like I was saying this last week, I would always do this to warm up. Like, instead of going into batting practice, oh no, there's my first strike. Now, you know, just a little bit of a reminder, it takes 3 strikes to get an out, and that could be watching a strike or swinging and missing. A foul ball counts as a strike, but you can't get an out on a foul ball, right? Just like normal. So we really just want to try to not have as many outs as possible, try to get our multiplier as high as possible. You get ×2 every time you take a ball. You have the bonuses like we saw. We just got a bonus. That's going to give us a multiplier. Every time the difficulty goes up, the multiplier does a little bit. I think if you get like a deep fly ball, maybe a line drive, that gets your multiplier up. And this used to be the way that I would warm up back in MLB 16, 17, maybe 18 days. I would do the challenge of the week. And I never won any of the physical prizes, but I would win some stubs. I don't know if they had challenge of the week packs back then. I definitely won some packs, but it might have just been like standard packs, like a 20 bundle or something. So I'm really hoping we could have a good going today. So far, Jose Ramirez is doing pretty good. This is Hall of Fame difficulty that we're on, getting closer to legend. I just had a perfect homer. That feels good. Oh, I was way in front of that changeup. That swing did not feel good. So now I'm 1 strike away from my first ounce. We're not really close to that 31 million. And we got to have some better swings. Now, I really don't want to strike out. I want to try to get my multiplier as high as possible. There we go. We're taking a ball right there. And there was something else I wanted to say for sure. I don't remember. I lost my train of thought a little bit. Jose Ramirez going kind of crazy for us so far, I guess. 51 times multiplier. We're up to legend difficulty. And I don't know if I should be using contact or normal swing now, because contact swing is going to make us as least likely to strike out, but I'm still normal swinging. I haven't done a contact swing yet. And even on legend, his normal swing feels okay. Wow, yeah, it feels okay. It feels so good. But I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the challenge of the week video last week. This is definitely something we can do more of. And I was saying that I want to double upload if I do challenge of the weeks, like, I wouldn't necessarily want that to be the only video, especially because it was the way that I used to warm up. I would want to do maybe some BR, ranked season, something like that. And I'm just not feeling up to it today. I hope y'all don't mind. You know, I don't want to, like, I'm already going to be hurting my throat a little bit doing today's video. I don't want to, I don't think doing a second upload would be good for me. And I just don't really feel like doing it today. So I hope y'all can forgive me for only having one video, even if it is just the challenge of the week. Now, something that I really do want to try to figure out is I want to do more of these, especially if y'all keep enjoying the challenge of the week's video. I would like to eventually, I don't know about winning, because winning's going to be hard. Like 31 million after 1 out, I'm not even at 100,000. It would be tough. Now, the more I do it, the probably better I would get at it. If there's maybe a harder pitcher on the mound, right? Like, I think having Justin Verlander on the mound maybe helped me out, because even versus dude who's not as good, he's throwing slower, right? I'm still having swing and miss, and Justin Verlander, I was able to rack up a pretty good score, even though he was tough to hit. I already got 2 strikes, 1 strike away from my second outs here on this challenge. So I think if I'm gonna really place high, like top 5 type of deal, it might be a harder pitcher to face. It might be one of the more difficult matchups. Like seeing 31 million, BRGOD, I didn't even see the name at first, but seeing 31 million as the #1 score for the week so far, that seems kind of hard to beat. That seems like it would take a long time to beat. And top 5, I mean, top 5's only 6.7 million. That's a little bit more achievable, I think, than the 31 million, but it's still going to be hard. And I don't know what the top score ended up being last week, but if I remember correctly when I was doing that video, I don't even think it was at 2 million. I think it was just at 1 million something. So clearly people were having a more difficult time facing Verlander than this Jordan guy. And I'm glad we're fouling these off. This has not been the best at bat for Jose Ramirez. Now, to be fair, this is my first swings of the day, my first at bats of the day. I'm warming up today. And, you know, we still got to get warmed up a little bit. My eye definitely needs some work. My PCI placement needs some work. That's going to be a little bit of a jammed hit. We're up to legend difficulty, 38 times multiplier. We need to get some big hits. We need to get our multiplier up a little bit higher. We need to take some pitches. And I need to figure out the best way for me to do challenge of the week videos. And like I was talking about this last week, I had a few kind of ideas in my head. #1 would be just show the entire challenge of the week attempt like we did last week, like we're doing today. But, you know, if I'm going to be showing the entire attempt, maybe have more than 1 attempt. When we check the leaderboard after this attempt, we'll see that this wasn't my only attempt. Now, that's because I just was looking for something to do, and I decided to attempt the challenge of the week, as that's the dots. That's crazy. I decided to attempt the challenge of the week, but I wasn't recording it or anything like that. So, you know, even if my score that I get here is lower than my highest score, I just wasn't recording it or anything. I think I was actually doing it to warm up. Oh yeah, I was. Is my being sick somehow affecting my thoughts? It's clearly affecting my brain in some way, making my reactions not as good. I guess my decision making, because some of these pitches I've swung at, even on rookie difficulty, I don't think I'd be normally swinging at those. But we are down to our final outs and our final strike. Rookie difficulty, I already got 2 strikes. So 1 more strike and this attempt is over. This makes me want to keep playing the challenge of the week though. Like, this is fun because it's something to work towards. I see the 6, 7, 11, 17, 31 million up on the scoreboard. And it makes me want to keep going. It makes me want to try to at least get to 1 million. I'm not even at 200,000. I don't think that'll get us there. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, it did. 200,304. Now, I'm pretty sure I had a better attempt than this. I don't know how many I did. I think maybe it was 4 or 5. We'll be able to see that on the leaderboard as well. We'll be able to see my highest multiplier. I think how many hits I had in a row, like my highest streak or whatever. There we go, Jose. Okay. I think we're getting a little bit better now. And we saw for my second out, it was the dotted up strike on the corner. I really got to make sure I'm swinging if it's close. I can't go down looking from my final out. It's going to have to be swinging. See, that's too close. With 2 strikes, 2 outs, like, that's just a little bit too close to take, I think. Also, I did have an attempt. I don't know if I want to do it right now, but I had an attempt where I anchored the PCI like high like this. And it seemed like it worked out pretty well. Now, I don't ever use the PCI anchor normally when I'm hitting, but especially on the higher difficulties, it seemed like it kind of helped having it start higher up. And I was still able to react low, but then those low pitches, they were kind of throwing me off a little bit. Now, I don't mind a foul ball there, especially if it's a pitch in the zone. I really don't, I don't want this attempt to end. It's Hall of Fame. I'm getting perfect homers. Like, I know that I can get my score higher than 261,000. Is that back-to-back? It is. J-Ram going crazy. 282. We really got to focus up. Also, I'm recording this day of Sunday. A lot of times I like to try to be a day ahead of my videos. I really have not been feeling the best. My throat hasn't been doing the best the past few days. But I'm recording this day of on Sunday. And Cardinals played today against the Red Sox, going for the sweep. I think this is their 2nd or 3rd time going for a sweep this year. And they haven't been able to do it yet, so I'm hoping they finally get their first sweep. But it's on the Roku channel, which was kind of weird to me. Is that new to this year? I know we've had games on Peacock, games on Apple Plus. Obviously, there's Sunday Night Baseball, there's Fox. But have we ever had exclusive games on the Roku channel? Or is that new for 2024? I just don't really remember that in the past. Now, every ball we can take is going to be huge. That's ×2 onto my multiplier. And I just swing and miss on a changeup down the middle. We made it to 291,000 points. And looking at the leaderboard, my highest attempt was 453,000. That's currently 246 in the world. So we're not in the money right now. I might have to do some more attempts and try to get another video for y'all where we're able to get in the top 100. But looking at that 31 million up there, that's 412 hits. The highest momentum, 669. How was that even possible? They only had 2 attempts and they got their momentum up to 669. Mine, if we go ahead and turn off the camera, was 67. And that was my 6th attempt y'all just saw today. How did someone get 669? That's crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. Feel free to drop a like if you did. Subscribe for daily uploads. Maybe in the comment section if you've tried the challenge of the week. Where are you at on the leaderboard for this week's challenge? But I hope your favorite baseball team wins, unless you're a Red Sox fan. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Hope you have a great rest of your day.